Gino.
Thank you, Cindy. My name is Eugenio Jaramillo, con el pelo amarillo. What's your name? Oh, never mind. So I go by Gino because it's a little bit of a tongue twister. Today I'm going to speak to you about mentorship and feedback. Before I tell you all the nuts and bolts of mentorship, what is a mentor? Any guesses? Anybody?
Guide.
A guide. Good one. A guru.
Someone you trust that
A trusted advisor.
a role model.
A role model. A counselor. Awesome. Why have a mentor? Because one good mentor could be more informative than a college education and more valuable than a decade's worth of income. Let me prove you the case. I joined Toastmasters in 2014, just over 5 years ago. In my first 39 months, I was able to obtain Distinguished Toastmaster, which is the highest educational award available in Toastmasters. But a young lady at my South Day Club came to me and she said, Gino, I need you to give me a game plan on doing it faster because I'm graduating, I'm starting a new business, I got to do this. I gave her the playbook, ran her through the plays, and she did it in 29 months. You get it? Why a mentor is necessary? It's a shortcut. It's like the difference between a tour guide and a travel agent. What does the travel agent do? Hey, where do you want to go? Russia? Okay, here's your ticket. Give me the money. What does a tour guide do? Oh, you're going to Russia? You're going to the World Cup games? Here, let me help you get the tickets. Let me show you what hotel to stay in. Let me show you where to eat. Let me show you when is the best time to go visit the town. You get it? He shows you the way. He doesn't tell you the way. Now, when should you get a mentor? As soon as possible. You graduated from college recently. I saw 39 people up there, the millennials. We love you, millennials. We need you. You're the biggest workforce here. You got to pay attention to you. You're much maligned, but we love you. Get it right out of college. If you're out of college for a while, get it now. Don't postpone. You need a mentor. Now let me ask you this. Does World of Fuel Services have a mentor-protege program? Any hands? Yes? No? Does anybody know? There is no program here. If there was a program here, join it. Be part of it. Now there's two ways that you can be in a mentor relationship. One is formal, where it's assigned. You could be at a university, you studied at that university, you're now going back to give to the community, and you could be a mentor to a student. That's a formal. It could be assigned to you at work. That's formal. But the best type of mentorship is informal. It's formed on relationships. It's someone that you studied, someone that you looked up to, someone that dresses like you want to dress. Now, women like women, men like men. Someone that acts like you do. Someone that's in a position that you want to get in the future. That's the person you look up to. But don't go and make a blatant request for mentorship. Be nice about it. Would you like to have a coffee one day? I'm interested in your career. I'm interested in how you got to your position. And you develop that relationship over time. Good? Now, mentorship, finding a mentor is one of the most difficult things to do. And you should always be on the hunt. Now, who can and can't be your mentor? Your boss can't be your mentor, for obvious reasons. And your boss's boss can't be your mentor. There's too much conflict of interest there. So it has to be someone outside that circle. Now, where can you find a mentor? Well, obviously at work, you want to find it at work because that's the person that already knows the ropes of the position you want to be in. But you could also find one in a social group, at your church, at your sports team, at your university. So there are many sources of mentors. And I urge you to go out and look for a mentor. Everybody agree with me? Gonna find a mentor? You get the shortcut? Yeah. So after I got this designation of DTM, Distinguished Toastmaster, I changed my mindset to devoted to mentoring. So I coach and mentor people now because I want to give back. I was in corporate America for 40 years, and I want to give back all my experience and knowledge and help this next generation of leaders become the best leaders through my experience. How many of you like feedback? When you get feedback from others, you like it? Do you take it well? Do you give feedback? Yes. Good. When should you give feedback? Almost immediately upon the action happening. But remember to reprimand privately and praise publicly. But call it out as soon as you see the behavior that you would like to change. Now, feedback is important for human beings because that's how we improve. That's how we get better. That's why Toastmasters has feedback in the form of evaluations. So for instance, can you see yourself in front of a mirror? Can you see all of you? No. Men, when you went to try on that suit, don't they put that 2 mirrors on the side? You still can't see yourself. So we need other humans to see us, to see all of us, to give us the feedback so we can improve. For instance, I can't see my bald spot. But you can see it, and you can tell me about it. Is it getting bigger? Is it getting smaller? Now, the best advice I can give you on feedback is a book. And it's called Radical Candor by Kim Scott. She was in upper management of YouTube and other tech companies. Kim Scott, you can look her up. There's a lot of YouTube videos on this. But her book is called Radical Candor. Have you heard of it? Anybody? So there's 2 axes. One is the y-axis, which is how much you care personally about that person. Very little care versus you care a lot. And then there's how much you challenge directly. That's on the x-axis. So you challenge very little or you challenge a lot. Now that forms 4 quadrants. So let's figure out the one where you don't care and you don't challenge. That one's called insincere manipulation. You're manipulating the person into doing something that benefits you, not that benefits them. That produces very little change, and it creates mistrust. Now let's say you elevate it and you do care about the person, but you still don't challenge directly. That one's called ruinous empathy. You empathize with the person, but since you're not challenging them, it doesn't do anything for their growth. And that doesn't produce much change. That's called ignorance. Now let's go to the bottom here, where you do challenge directly and challenge often, but you don't care about the person. That one is called obnoxious aggression. You've met that person, haven't you? Right? The office board that's always criticizing you, you're not helping you much. Now that can produce a little bit of change, but it makes you very defensive. And the quadrant that you want to hang out at is caring deeply and personally about your subordinates and your coworkers and challenging them directly. That means if there's something they need to do You need to tell them to do it. And when they give pushback, and they say, oh no, but next week, oh no, but I have my dog, oh no, some kind of excuse, you need to tell them. You're doing this because it's for you and you need it. That's radical candor. Got it? Cool. That's what I have for you on feedback and mentorship, and we'll take some questions after the third speaker, which is my incredible partner, federal postmaster, keynote speaker, author, adventure coach. So don't tell me you're afraid of heights.